We got back early this morning. We watched film of our two games that we played, and then just watched the selection show. And I know we're going to Cleveland. I feel like it's a pretty good draw. I know they're a good team. They got four guys that averaging double figures. Won their conference tournament, obviously. So good team. We got to prepare for it for sure.
Jaden, growing up, you probably remember your mother saying, "I can show you better than I can tell you." That last game with Wisconsin, was that one of those "I can show you better than I can tell you" games, like that infamous trap game that you guys it happened and now you can move on from it and you kind of dodged the bullet because you can keep playing?
Definitely. I mean, we don't want to feel how we felt after that game. It's definitely one and done time now. So we just got to get that out the way right now, get that out of our system, and really lock in.
Tell me what you obviously watched film of the game. Tell me what you individually got out of it and what needs to happen with Jaden going into the tournament.
I feel like as a team, we just kind of got stagnant offensively in that Wisconsin game. Our cuts weren't sharp. We weren't really physical, setting screens. We weren't physical on defense either, following our game plan. For me, I just feel like I just need to stay aggressive and play free. I feel like that's what I'm at my best. And, yeah.
Jaden, I was wondering.
Microphones on both sides. If we can wait for a microphone. Matt?
Jaden, I was wondering. Obviously, making the tournament is the thing around here, and with the streak. But does this year feel any different for you, given that you guys are a 2 seed? It's the highest seed you guys have had since 19, I think it was. That just a little bit of different buzz.
Definitely, it feels different. I mean, like you said, it's the highest seed that I've had since being here. I mean, last year we were fighting to even get in the tournament, and this year, I mean, we knew we were getting in, so that was a good feeling. But we know we got our work cut out for us, and I'm glad we led by a coach that's done this multiple times.
And then, Jaden, what's the message, as a senior leader yourself, now that we're officially here, what's the message to some of the younger guys like Jace, Trey, some of those younger guards that you've taken under your wing all season?
I would say we just got to turn it up a notch, but don't get outside of our identity, what we do. I feel like it's been working pretty much all year, and I feel like it can win us a lot of games in this tournament if we just follow the script, stick to the game plans.
Over on the left, Connor.
Jaden, I wanted to ask about your previous tournament experience. What lessons can you draw yourself from those experiences the past 3 years?
Yeah, I mean, you got to take it one game at a time. Can't overlook any game. Energy, intensity is going to be high. There's going to be different swings throughout the game, but you just got to stay together. And, that's usually tougher teams win.
I'm asking you to look a little bit down the line now after you say that. Michigan's obviously in the bracket. I don't think that's ever happened before. Did you guys recognize that right away? And what's kind of the thought on that?
I mean, we saw it. We didn't really think too much of it. We're not thinking that far down the line right now. We're just trying to look at who we playing first.
Jaden, as you said, one of the higher seeds that you've had since you've been here, what's it like being the hunted and not the hunter?
I feel like we still the hunter because we aren't a 1 seed or we aren't the #1 team in the country, so we still going after those teams. And, I mean, I feel like you always have a target on your back when you're at Michigan State. It don't really matter what you do. Everybody wants to beat you at all times, so I feel like it's nothing new.
Anything else for Jaden?
Jaden, you're on your left. I'm curious, being a Big Ten champion, winning the conference regular season tournament, you guys are a 2 seed. Did you think there was any chance of maybe a 1 seed throughout this? And I guess what's your reaction to that?
I mean, I feel like the only way we would have got a 1 seed is if we obviously won the conference tournament and then some other people had to lose, but that didn't happen. So, we're going to take the 2 seed and move on.
Got one more over here on the right, Paul.
Now that you've seen the bracket, the loss in the Big Ten tournament is behind you, do you feel at all like it was a wake-up call, if a wake-up call was needed, or is a wake-up call ever needed this time of year?
I feel like it was a little bit of a wake-up call. Not necessarily that we needed it. I feel like we always pretty much on our toes, but I feel like it's good that it happened now instead of, in the NCAA tournament. So we just going to learn what we can from that game and move forward.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. We'll have Coach up shortly. Thanks, Jason. Thank you.